Go into music first. You're going to go into software. When you get into software, you're going to choose flat. Once you go into flat, you're going to find this button that says new score or tab. You're going to click on that. It's going to say new private score. You're going to put in bass, ostinato. Now you're going to hit continue. And then here's where you're going to get to add your instrument. Start off with pluck strings. Go down to electric bass. Then on this side, before you click create, it's going to say use tablature. Take that off. Click create. Now go into your layout settings. Go down to your note heads. This is going to be standard for all of your assignments and exercises in flat. Go into your layout and turn your note names on. Click on it, and when you click on it, you'll know it's highlighted when you see this line. If you don't see this line, if you see it around this one, that means you don't have the note names on. So make sure that the highlight is around this. Okay? Once you've done that, scroll down and click on save. Then click on done. Then go into the share and invite me. A few things to check before you move forward. Make sure that you can see notes across your menu. If you do not see notes and you see anything else, go to the note in your menu and click on it. And you'll see it's very, very light, this little highlight underneath. If it's under something else, you're going to see different stuff and you'll see that little gray highlight. So make sure that you're looking at notes. Okay. The other thing is, this is your highlight. This little teardrop, when you move from note to note, it's your highlight. That's your teardrop. Okay. So whatever you want to do will happen to whatever is above that teardrop. So this is sort of kind of like the playhead in Soundtrap. Okay. All right. So the first thing that you're going to do is go up to the note menu and you're going to select an eighth note. Make sure this first one is highlighted. This is an eighth note. Click on that. And you're going to see that symbol, which was a quarter rest, turn into 2/8 rests. So what now you're going to do is go down into your keyboard. And another thing, make sure that your keyboard is turned on. If your keyboard is not turned on, this is the symbol to turn it off and to turn it on. When you turn it on, go down to the lower numbers, the lower octaves. These are high. Those are the 4s and the 5s. So you're going to use the arrow to move down. Bring it down to at least where you can see an A1. Okay, that's kind of far. Yeah, I'll leave it. Okay, because this is where we're going to be working. All right, you've changed your quarter rest into 2/8 rest. Now we're going to put in an eighth note. It's waiting. All right, make sure your teardrop is there. Go down to your A1. Click on your A1. You're going to go up one whole step to a B. Okay, now it continues changing your quarter rests into eighth rests, assuming that you're going to continue on that same pattern. Okay, what I want you to do is now change this back to a quarter rest, or now we're going to put a quarter note. So now that you have your A and your B, your A1, B1, okay, make sure that this is highlighted. We're on the third note now. Now you're going to stay within one measure, okay? One bar. This is the same thing as one bar in Soundtrap. So you're going to stay in one bar. You're not going to add a second one. If another one pops up by the time you get here, it's okay. Don't worry about it. All right, so in this one, you're going to go up a semitone, a half a step, and you're going to put in a C. Then you're going to put a D for the next one. And then you're going to come back down to a C. Okay, so don't worry about this that pops up. And that's all you're going to have here. A, B, C, D, C. But it needs to be the A1, B1, C2, D2, and C2. So stop right here, go into your flat program, and do this first step. This is your playhead. You can control that with the arrow keys on your keyboard by moving all the way back to the beginning, sort of kind of like the playhead again, and then you can press play to hear it. Okay? All right, finish this, and then we'll move on to the next step.